These perfumes, they don't whisper at luxury. Instead, they slap you with a scented silk glove and they dare you to guess the price. They are extrait strength, attitude filled, and come with notes so rich, they probably have an offshore account. Today, I'm breaking down the most luxurious perfumes I own, bottles that turned my bank account into a crime scene. But the question is, are they worth it? Or are they just expensive delusions and a fancy glass? Let's dive in. First up, Vanille Planifolia by the House of Guerlain. Oh yes, indeed. This is what happens when vanilla goes into a silent retreat and comes back with inner peace, silk pajamas, and 5-step skincare routine. Yeah. This is the fanciest vanilla perfume that's out there. I haven't had any vanilla perfume that could surpass this masterpiece. Let me tell you the notes. It has vanilla, spices, opoponax, amber, and musk. This extrait isn't playing. Guerlain soaks real vanilla pods for like 21 days to get that creamy, almost balsamic texture. The vanilla here is plush, warm, and resinous. No bakery sugar, no synthetic overload. It's a whisper of spice, soft amber, and powdery musk. Wrap it in this cocoon of quiet sophistication. It wears close to the skin, but clings to fabric like it paid rent. Really? Well, I expect it to last long, so that's a good thing. It's definitely for the vanilla lover who wants something more elevated than edible, like a vanilla wore pearls and spoke fluent French. Yes. Is it worth it? If you crave serene, skin-hugging luxury that doesn't beg for attention, but still turns heads, yes. If you want drama or dessert, this one will feel like a very expensive hug you don't ask for. Yes, super pricey again. That's the whole point of this video. It is expensive, but in my opinion, this is the best out there. So for the best, I'm willing to pay the price. And the good thing is, even with this one, I did not pay full price. But even with that, I mean, when you know the price, even with the discount, it's still going to be expensive. So if you haven't tried Vanille Planifolia Extrait 21, now you know what the 21 is. Like, that's how many days they soak the vanilla pods. So that should tell you how much work goes into creating this masterpiece. And to me, this is mind-blowing. Again, this is Vanille Planifolia Extrait 21 by the House of Guerlain. Next up, in the same line, this is Tonka Serrapia Extrait 75 by Guerlain. Yes, this one smells like cashmere almond latte made by someone who lives in a chateau. Yeah, this is super fancy, super expensive again with the price. Let me say this. With Tonka, Tonka has the ability to smell sweet, but at the same time, sometimes it could smell like very nutty and powdery. To me, this is probably the best Tonka out there. It has a little bit of nuttiness to it, but for someone like me who does not enjoy nutty scents, this is super enjoyable. And let me tell you about the notes. It has tonka bean, of course. It has a natural coumarin extraction. It has bitter almond, vanilla, cacao, and spices. And this extrait is velvety odd to tonka bean, natural concentrated, and luxurious. The 75 in the name refers to its formula within Guerlain's collection, not the concentration, but don't be fooled. This is super, super strong. The tonka used is rich in natural coumarin, giving that warm almondy vanilla depth that feels grounded and polished for sure. Bitter almond adds creaminess without turning into candy, and the cacao gives it like a dry cacao, a powdery edge that keeps it very, very elegant. Texture-wise, it's dense, but it's not sticky. It wears like a second skin for like 8+ hours with soft projection. And it feels expensive from the top to base, absolutely. If you love like nutty gourmands with smooth spice and grown-up soul, oh, this has that grown-up soul. This is one of the Guerlain's most refined. But if you're not a fan of Tonka's richness, then this might wear you instead. So between these two, to me, I prefer vanilla over Tonka any day. So nothing can beat this one from the house for me. But from a Tonka perfume perspective, I believe this is the best out there from the ones that I've tried so far. I haven't tried too many in comparison to how many vanillas I've tried. I can't say I've tried as many Tonkas, but from the ones that I've tried, this is a masterpiece. So again, this is Tonka Serrapia Extrait 75 from the House of Guerlain. Next up, this is Nuwa by the House of Roja. Oh yeah, this isn't just floral, this is like a myth bottled. It is exceptional, to say the least. Another one that I was able to get at a very decent price, but this is super, super expensive. When I saw the retail price, I had to blink a few times just so that the numbers could sink in. But yeah, this is super expensive. So it comes in with Rose de May, which is hand harvested for supreme purity. Has jasmine, ylang ylang, cumin, ambergris, clove, pepper, vanilla, benzoin, and sandalwood. Yeah, it has quite a few notes. Nuwa is inspired by the Chinese goddess of creation. So yes, it's built to smell like legacy, for sure. It opens bright and crisp with bergamot. Then it unfolds into a floral core of rose de mai and jasmine that feels thick, creamy, and regal, not youthful or dewy. The base brings in gentle fire, clove, cumin, pepper, but softened by golden resins and sandalwood that feels smooth and almost meditative. The ambergris lifts everything with this diffusive, almost glowing texture. It's really not loud, but it makes space for itself in the room. That's how much in control it is. Longevity is stunning, wearing gracefully for hours without turning harsh or collapsing. So if you're drawn to florals with depth and dignity, something that evolves like and commands attention without shouting, and smells important, Nuwa is one of the most, and I can't stress that enough, the most beautifully structured florals ever made. So if you want a bright, carefree scent, this one will feel like you're wearing an embroidered robe of brunch. So yeah, this is one of the best perfumes that I was able to get from the House of Roja. Roja does not play, and Roja has some of the most expensive perfumes out there. To me, this one is a masterpiece. I would definitely recommend it. Of course, sample please. With the price tag for this one, yeah, sample first and thank me later. This is a gem. These perfumes are extrait level. They're thick, they're dense. When they're thick like that, that means that their oil concentration is a little bit higher, and higher oil concentration does not project as much. But it lasts long, and whoever is in your close proximity, oh, they will smell it. It is super strong. So again, this is Nuwa by the House of Roja. It feels like I'm doing double for each of the houses. So another one from the House of Roja. This is Bergdorf for Femme, another masterpiece that was created for the store Bergdorf Goodman. So if you haven't tried it, please give it a shot. This is another good one to have in your collection. Let me go over the notes. It has gardenia, tuberose, jasmine, violet, orange blossom, lily of the valley, vanilla, musk, pink pepper, castoreum, benzoin, and olibanum. Bergdorf Pour Femme was designed exclusively for Bergdorf Goodman, the iconic luxury department store on Fifth Avenue. So naturally, this perfume doesn't whisper elegance. It asserts it. The florals aren't light or breezy. They're definitely rich, they're creamy, and unmistakably luxe. The gardenia and tuberose feel natural and full-bodied, paired with jasmine and soft powdery touches that never veer into old school. It has a modern spin for sure. What elevates it is the balance, a dash of pink pepper for lip, warm resin and incense in the base, and musk and vanilla that feel velvety instead of sugary. You can tell these are high-grade materials. The kind that don't scream, they just glow. It wears like silk on the skin. It projects elegantly and lasts for hours without fading into flatness. So if you love bold florals that feel tailored, polished, and a little bit untouchable, this one absolutely earns its luxury label. But if you prefer a minimal aquatic scent, this might feel like too much dress for a casual day. Yeah, it requires a special occasion, in my opinion, and I wouldn't wear it just because. With the price tag too, yeah, it needs to create an occasion for it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, this is sophisticated. Again, this is Bergdorf or Femme by the House of Rose. And here comes the big one. And you're probably seeing the box behind me, which is for this specific perfume. See it right here? Yeah. This one deserves its own presentation. I wish I was able to do a video just on this perfume. And this is Amour Celeste by the House of Guerlain. So I guess I'm doing 3 from Guerlain today. Look at this bottle. Just look at it. I fell in love with the bottle before I even tried the perfume, but boy, is this exotic. The juice, I'll get to that. But the bottle and the presentation, just look at that. It is exotic. It is one of a kind. And I believe I'll tell you how many bottles there are out there. It's a special collection. Let's go over the notes. It comes in with bergamot, orange, peach blossom, osmanthus, jasmine, sambac, rose, smoked tea, ambergris, and musk. Yeah, they got me on osmanthus. This is created to celebrate Kizi or Kishi. It's Qixi. It's the lunar Valentine's Day. So Amour Celeste blends citrus and soft florals with rare smoked tea note that gives it depth and emotional pull. The florals feel delicate, but not sweet. And the ambergris musk base, it adds a glowing softness that carries it gently for hours. What sets it apart is the bottle. I mean, come on. There are only 1,730 pieces that were made, and each numbered and dressed in a hand-applied copper leaf paper design with plum blossom detailing. The scent wears like silk and lingers for around 8 hours with a graceful skin-close trail. So if you love poetic florals with a smoky twist and thoughtfully artistry, this is one that's worth the chase. Especially if you're a collector, absolutely. And if you prefer playful or bold scents, it may feel too introspective in my opinion. So scent-wise, it smells like, initially when I sprayed it, if you have experienced Peche Mirage, it has that tone. Because of probably the osmanthus. Osmanthus, it has that scent you get from peach perfumes as well. I got that similarity. So initially I got a 30 ml decant, and to me that was when I decided it was an immediate order. And I ordered it and it arrived, and boy is it exotic. And the best part, in that box there is another 30 ml bottle. So this is 175 ml. There's a 30 in there, so it's like you're getting 155 ml altogether. Wow, wow, wow. I'm not going to be making these types of purchases on a regular basis. This is a one-off, and definitely happy that I did. Again, this is Amour Celeste by the House of Guerlain. Next up, we're transitioning into the Louis Vuitton world. This is from their Extrait line. And this is by far one of my favorites from that line. Stellar Times. See, it's denting already? Yeah, because I've been using it. I'm so tempted to open the cap and smell it right now, but I'm on my third video taping. I have one more to go, and my head is already, yeah, so I need to stop. I would buy this over and over again until the end. This is amazing. An amazing, well-made, another simple, well-made perfume from the house. Otherwise, it has orange blossom. It has amber, Peru balsam, white musk, and soft woods. So Stellar Times is soft. It's glowing and quietly luxurious. The orange blossom is smooth and luminous. No sharp edges, just floral warmth that melts into creamy amber and gentle woods. It's calm, it's confident, and effortlessly elegant. The sculpt bottle and its crumped silver-toned cap, it feels like modern art. It really does. And the scent matches, like, it's minimalist, it's refined, it's expensive without being loud. It lasts around 8 hours. No, only it lasts way longer than that. And with a skin-close trail that whispers sophistication. So if you love serene white florals with a warm finish and zero sweetness, this is Celestial signature. If you want bold projection or heavy presence, this will feel too quiet, which is very true. To me, it wears like it's very light. I wouldn't say fresh because there's some depth to it, but it smells clean. So freshness has a sharpness to it, at least to me. And this has warmth. It doesn't have that sharpness. But that warmth comes with this clean scent that I can't even describe. You have to try to know what it means. And don't judge it by first spray. Let it do its work on your skin. And thank me later. This is a definite, this is going to be on repeat. Again, this is Stellar Times by the House of Louis Vuitton. And then in the same line, we're going to talk about Symphony. Yep, another one. Well-made, simple, easy to wear, but dense. Again, these are like their Extrait versions, and they last long. Spray lightly, I promise you, it lasts long. So Symphony, it comes in with grapefruit, bergamot, ginger, musk, and softwoods. So Symphony really is exactly what I described. Bright grapefruit and bergamot that feels zesty but not tangy, followed by a crisp ginger snap that adds just the right dash of heat. It doesn't smell like medicine or perfume shop synthetic. It's more like cocktail freshness with a twist. The base of softwoods and musk drapes around the citrus like a pristine, tailored blazer. Oh yeah. It's elegant, composed, and remarkably smooth. Now, what stands out here is how every note behaves. No rough edges, of course, it's Louis Vuitton. No oversweetness, again, Louis Vuitton. Just smart, clean refinement. Longevity is about 7 to 8 hours. Again, for me, it lasts way longer. With projection that leans more like, hello, polished human, than, hey, look at me. So if you're after a citrus that smells intelligent and put together, yes, it exists, and this is for you. But if you're looking for drama or gourmand development, this one is too chill for that. It's too relaxed. I think all Louis Vuitton perfumes, maybe some of the fresh ones may be a little bit loud, but the Extrait ones, they're very chill. And this is one of the best that's out there. So if you haven't tried Symphony by Louis Vuitton, please get your nose on it. And now we'll to the heavy stuff. I have the last two perfumes from the same house, House of Nishani. This one is Nefs. Thank God the gray market prices have come down drastically, which I'm very happy about. But the retail price for a 50 ml? Yeah, that's a different subject. Same thing with the first two perfumes that I mentioned for Guerlain, Vanilla Planifolia and Tonka Serrapia. Those are 50 mLs. I wonder how much the 100 would be, but who's asking, right? Let's talk about Nefs. It comes in with honey, saffron, fig, violet, sage, rose, osmanthus, jasmine, geranium, nutmeg, oud, whiskey, vanilla, leather, amber, cinnamon, cedar, and balsam. Oh yeah, Nefs opens with softly but not cloying, then honeyed fig and with spicy saffron, violet, and herbal edge from sage. Oh, they take over. As it warms, floral emerge, rose, osmanthus, jasmine, with nutmeg adding like a cozy spice. And then it deepens into a boozy, smoky base, rich oud, yeah, leather, yep, vanilla, amber, cinnamon, and balsam combine to create a truly regal dry down. Each layer blends seamlessly and no note feels like it's synthetic or out of place. The craftsmanship shows, absolutely, in the best Nishani way possible. Materials feel dense and no empty space, just opulent depth that performs. Expect excellent longevity. To me, this is like 24 hours. Strong sillage and a few hours before settling into a luxurious cloud. Oh yeah. This isn't a whisper, this is a statement piece. So if you want a fragrance that feels like royalty, draped in velvet and dripping in character, Nefs delivers. If you rather pump your fist or spray and go fresh, maybe choose something lighter, because this is not it. This is not light in any way, shape, or form. This is like the opposite of Louis Vuitton. They're so extreme. This one, I would just spray once in the air and walk through it before I even spray it on me, because it's that strong. Oh my god. And it doesn't leave you. So tread lightly with this one. But this is, oof. I think I've shared this with you guys in my native language, which is Amharic. Nefs means soul. And they have put their soul into this perfume. Soul, okay? It is that deep. Again, this is Nefs by Nishani. Last one. Same line, same perfume house. Mana. Yeah, we're going to finish strong. Another one, like, thank God for the prices. Like, they've come down in the gray market, but retail is super, super expensive. This one comes in with saffron, cardamom, ginger, black pepper, oud, Turkish rose, suede, castoreum, gaiac wood, labdanum, musk, sandalwood, benzoin, olibanum, patchouli, and moss. Mana was built as Nishani's "We heard you wanted luxury, so here's all of it" oud. The opening is allspice, sharp ginger, warm cardamom, a hint of pepper, like a tailored blazer with hidden drama. Oh yeah. Then comes the oud and rose, softened with suede and castoreum, making it feel rich without being aggressive. The base is pure elegance, woods, incense, patchouli, and balsams that untold like a slow burn. Nothing here feels rushed or synthetic, not at all. Each note is smooth, it's expensive smelling, and lightly edited. It wears like an invitation-only scent, and it wears forever on you. Longevity is forever, and it has a very velvety trail that says, I didn't come to play, but I did come to impress. So if you want to be bold with brains, oud with polish, Mana delivers. But if you need sunshine in a bottle, this will feel like velvet curtains at midnight. Yeah, this is a different take. Again, total opposite from Louis Vuitton. If you want the softer touch of things that are still expensive, I would say go with the Louis Vuitton. If you want something loud that you only need to spray once, go with the Nishani's Extrait line, which is Mana and Nefs. Alright folks, those are the 9 perfumes that I wanted to highlight for this video. I'm sure there are more, but like, it was too much work just trying to see what the actual retail prices were, because again, I did not pay full retail price for any of these perfumes. Like, there was some level of discount, so I'm grateful for that. So I strongly encourage you to do your research. Maybe the Louis Vuittons that probably did a full price, but the rest, yeah. So thank you for watching, but again, I would love to hear what you have in your collection that cost you a penny. But you felt like it was worth getting it, worth having it, and will continue to have it in your collection. I'd love to know in the comment section. Please share. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with me. Please continue to spread the word. We are on our way to 10K. I appreciate you for sticking around. If you haven't subscribed, this is your cue. Please take the time to do so. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with others. Until the next video, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye.